Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. And you guys asked me to do a video on what's on my iPhone, what's on my iPad. And so I'm going to do this in 3 different videos and kind of be forewarned here. I don't know how long these videos will take. So they're probably going to be longer than my normal videos that I do. So if you don't like long videos, you might want to just skip this one. But in all honesty, of course, I've got the iPad Air and I've got the iPad mini with Retina. And for me personally, when I'm around the house, I use my iPad Air unless it's out of battery. And when I go out or I'm traveling, I use the iPad mini. And so as such, there's really some differences with what is on both of those iPads. They're both full size or full capacity iPads. What is it? 128 gigs, a Wi-Fi plus 3G, which in all honesty, the 3G was kind of overkill on this one. Since I really don't take it out all that much. But this is what I've got on my iPad Air right now. So of course, messages, my calendar, my contacts, my reminders, my notes, my clock, maps, App Store, videos, which honestly, when I go into videos, I'll just show you what I got in there. A lot of this stuff, of course, can be streamed from the cloud, give you a sampling of some of the movies that I've loaded up. For my daughter, I actually downloaded Frozen because she really loves that movie, but I've got that, Zombieland, a couple other movies on here. Big animation fan, of course, and anything Pixar as well. So that's really what is here. And, you know, if I'm on a plane, if I'm in a hotel or something, I want to watch a movie, I can do that. TV shows, way back when, I don't even remember which season this is. This might be season 2 of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the anime series that was on Cartoon Network. And so that's on here. And then I downloaded the first trial episode of a show called Off the Hook with, he's actually a wrestler called Eric Young, and it's in Impact Wrestling. So for those of you who don't know, I actually do watch wrestling. Music videos, just kind of a sampling of different stuff here. I've got some stuff from Peter Murphy. There's some Tiesto stuff here, some deadmau5 stuff here, and some stuff from Cascade. So that's what we're really talking about insofar as movies and videos and stuff like that. Of course, iTunes Store, Game Center is on here, Photo Booth. These are all the things that you guys normally have on iPads. I do have Skype on here, although I'll tell you, I don't use it all that much. Settings, newsstand, Pages, which is another one that I really don't use all that much on here. Of course, FaceTime, and then YouTube, which I really wish, I thought they said something about you could respond to comments in the app now, but I have yet to see that. I haven't figured it out, of course. You know, I don't store a whole heck of a lot of music. I don't even know if I have music on here. I might have a few things. Let me go ahead. Oh, I do. So I've got some of my music on here. I don't have a whole heck of a lot, and I think the reason why I have some of the music on here is because I believe I still have a DJ app on here, and I'll show that to you in a minute. Now, there's really no big rhyme or reason as to how I've configured this. There's really just 2 pages, the first one that you saw, and then, of course, this one. I've got games, entertainment, productivity, social, books, lifestyle, and these 2 are very used for me. So I just leave them out on their own. WWE, which is the WWE app, which I am a subscriber to the WWE network. And so I find myself, when I'm not watching it on Apple TV, I'll be watching it on my iPad Air or my Mini if I'm on the road, and love the WWE app and the WWE network. It's been very, very worth my time for the $9.99 a month, especially when you consider you get to watch all the pay-per-views and stuff like that. They've got some cool reality shows too. Hopefully I don't pronounce this wrong. This game, Hearthstone, not sure. You guys can correct me on that. Love, love, love this game. I'm not going to open it up here, but it's basically World of Warcraft, Hearthstone. It is a card game. And usually I've always wanted to get into card games like Magic the Gathering, believe it or not. Yes, Pokemon, things like that. but I've never had the patience to try to figure them out to see how you play them. This game is incredibly easy to pick up and play, and it's free, and it's really, really addictive. So I am always playing this on a daily basis, and I love, love, love this game. I encourage you guys to check it out. It's got online play as well, and the online play is really well handled as well, so you don't have to worry about, dealing with inappropriateness and things like that. There's a lot of good aspects to it. At some point in the future, I may do a separate video on that because I can talk this whole video about this game alone. But I'll tell you, for being a free game, and yeah, there's in-app purchases, but you don't have to do it. I have yet to do anything in-app purchase for this game, and I've had a blast with it. Probably more so than any other game that I can recall on any of my iPads. So let's go into the games folder. I'll show you what I got. Man, a lot of this stuff I haven't even touched in a long time, and I should probably delete it. Angry Birds Season, Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Star Wars 2, Slingo HD Supreme, which I'll still open that up and play it. It's really fun. Video Poker HD, which is another one I'm probably going to mispronounce. Dakazoo Poker. It was one of the ones that I found that really replicates the video poker machines that you find in Vegas or any of those places really, really well. So, I mean, here, I'll open it up for you guys real fast here. And you can see, first off, it's probably been a while since I played it, but you can see, I mean, it looks exactly like, and by the way, I'm Psychonaut on Game Center, but you can see that it looks just like a video poker machine that you'd find in Vegas, and you can, hold your cards, do whatever, make your bets, things like that. So that's that, and that's fun. Peggle HD, of course, I love that game. I'm a big Double Fine fan, and so Costume Quest, that is a great game that made its way to Xbox 360. I believe it was on the PS3 too. I think it's also on Steam, and I got it for the iPad because I love it that much. Coin Drop is fun. Chaos Rings 2, great looking game. Honestly, I haven't touched it in a long, long time. Bad Piggies, haven't touched it in a long time. Soul Forge, got it, looked at it, looks cool. But I just haven't gotten into it. And I think, I probably won't with the World of Warcraft game that I'm playing. Candy Crush, which I haven't touched in a long time. Pizza versus Skeletons, if you haven't checked that out, that's a lot of fun. You kind of do some tilting and whatnot. I've got the Disneyland app, which is free. I'm a big Disney fan, so to be able to kind of tour Disneyland and the surrounding area, that in Anaheim, California, through this app is a lot of fun. And it also has a bunch of little mini games in it as well. Final Fantasy IV, Dragon Veil, which I'll still play from time to time. The World Ends With You. That was a game that was on the DS, if I recall correctly, and so I picked it up here. Little Inferno, that's a really strange but a lot of fun sort of game where you're spending time, torching things. I know it doesn't make sense in a video, but again, if I took the time to open up each one of these apps, let them load, let them show you, and talk through it, this video could easily go 30, 40, 50 minutes, and I don't want that, and I'm sure you guys don't either. Eden Bastion, which was another 360 game, which translates pretty well over here on the iPad. Dark Avenger, I don't even remember what that game is like. I think I got that it's a long time ago because I was looking for a Diablo clone on the iPad, but I haven't played that in ages. Star Wars Pinball, it says Pinball too, but Star Wars Pinball, I still play that. That is a lot of fun, and for you Star Wars fans, for you pinball fans, you should check it out. I believe there's a couple of free tables. You do have to purchase extra ones if you want them, but it's one of the funner pinball games. Knights of the Old Republic, I got that day and date that it came out on the iOS device. I had it on my Xbox, and it's a Star Wars role-playing game that's a lot of fun. Oceanhorn, which is a unique kind of Zelda clone, believe it or not, and it's a lot of fun. Of course, Minecraft Pocket Edition. My family loves this. Both my daughter and my two sons love Minecraft. They play it on the computer, they play it on the iPads, and we have a good time joining each other and playing it. Wild Blood, which is a pretty fun game. Toy Box, Disney Infinity, which I got it. Touched it once, haven't touched it since. Infinity Blade 3, Skylanders Cloud Patrol, which I'll still pick up and play from time to time, which is more of a kind of a slashing game where you go in and you slash things. A lot of fun. Badland, The Walking Dead, which is a lot of fun. Raven's World 2, The Scramblies HD. That's not even on the App Store anymore, but that was like Coin Drop, and a lot of fun. Plants vs. Zombie 2, which I haven't played in a long, long time. Hunter Island, which was probably one of the games that came very close to Pokemon. Frozen Freefall. So if you guys like Candy Crush, try it. Frozen Freefall, in my opinion, is a lot more fun than Candy Crush, at least to me. And I got my wife hooked on it too, because she liked Candy Crush, and now she's playing Freefall. And it's a free game. Of course, you can buy extras like you can in Candy Crush, but it's a lot of fun. Terraria is the second most favorite game in our household for playing multiplayer. My kids love it. We play it a lot as well. What is that? As I almost knocked the table over. Sorry, guys. As I readjust that. This is a Game Boy Advance for iOS app, and it's an emulator. So there was some news that broke quite some time ago on, I think it was one of the more well-known websites that reports iOS games, and they talked about how you could go to the website to get this. This wasn't on the App Store. And you would then be able to use it as an emulator for Game Boy games that are no longer available. So that's what that is. And it works pretty well. That's my games folder. My entertainment folder, DirecTV, HBO Go, Vivo HD for those music videos. Mark at the Movies app, which I need to update. That's one that I created. And if you guys haven't checked it out, I'd certainly appreciate you guys to download it, check it out. If you want to rate it, that'd be awesome too. If you like movies, if you like entertainment, if you like all that kind of stuff, they're doing some pretty cool stuff on that show, so you should check it out. Pokemon TV, Smart Glass for Xbox. Productivity-wise, I'm looking at Keynote, iMovie, Bamboo Paper, which I really don't use anymore, ProPrompter, which makes this iPad a teleprompter, which I used for quite some time, a long time ago, but I haven't used it in a very long time. Find My iPhone, Paper, iPhoto, my airport utility, and a speed test utility. On the social side, I've got Facebook, Pinterest, Vimeo, LinkedIn, and Tweetbot, which is what I use for Twitter as a client on my iOS devices. Under the books, it's just iBooks. And then finally, under lifestyle, Amazon, eBay, and TripAdvisor. So that's really what's on my iPad Air. Did you like the video? I mean, I know you guys asked for it, and we're looking at about 12, 13 minutes here. I know I didn't go into each one of these games and load them up for you. Like I say, I think if I would have done that, it would have taken a long time. But I tell you what, if you like the video, either let me know by giving me a thumbs up on this or leave a comment down below. If you want to know more about any of these apps that I've shown you today, definitely hit me up on Twitter. It's @MattyGamers. You can also, if you want to let me know, hey, do another video that shows us in-depth look at this app or this game. I'd be happy to do that for you guys too. Again, remember, I'm always listening to your feedback. I want to be able to do the things that you guys want to see on this channel to make it successful for all of us. So that's what's on my iPad Air. I will be doing another What's on my iPhone and iPad mini with Retina at some point in the near future. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.